Welcome to Lee's Summit High School. As you can see, we are in the middle of our $90 million renovation project that will renovate this building inside and outside 100%. And so we are just a few weeks from completion of this exterior part, as well as some new portions of our building opening up, including the new library, the IB office, and several other classrooms. Here you can see a bus that will take our students to their off-campus program for IBCP at Summit Technology Academy. Home of the Tigers. Security is a priority at Lee's Summit High School, and all students, faculty, guests must enter through a locked door with a fob or signal that they want to enter the building by pushing this button here and confirming their identity. On the other side of these doors, we have our main office, the reception area, and our attendance clerk who checks students in each day. This is a very large corridor here that will extend to the northernmost part of our building after the construction is done. As we enter the main office, we come down to a series of smaller offices, one including our athletics and activities director's office. There is the receptionist for this area, and here is Mrs. Bertonson's office. Going down this hallway is a series of offices for our career navigator and our assistant principals. This office complex also has several conference rooms where teachers and students can. This office complex is new, including a new office for our principal, Dr. Harrison. And so she has a conference area and the main part of her office, but all of our administrators are on this hallway. In this section of the building, we have support staff for our principal and teachers, our principal secretary, and our business secretary. Here is another glimpse of the exterior of the new library, and you can see a walkway underneath that will spill out into a courtyard where students can eat lunch and breakfast and gather for assignments as needed. The downstairs area will also have new classrooms. So our cafeteria is in the middle of a renovation as well. Some of the work was completed last year, but there will be new furniture and seating sections in this area as well. And it will open up to the walkway to the new library and to the north campus of our building. Once again, security is important to our school and school district, and so we have a school resource officer and 2 campus supervisors who work to help keep our schools safe. All of our students have a personal Chromebook that they keep for 4 years. They take it home during the summer. They complete a lot of their schoolwork on there. We use Schoology platform to distribute and collect assignments. They also have PowerSchool, which is the grading system where we produce grades to parents and students. So the Chromebook is an active part of their daily life. Our students use the Schoology platform to access assignments from teachers, take some assessments, and return assignments to their teachers. They also can have assignments graded on the Schoology platform, and parents have access to Schoology so that they can see their students' account and grades in real time. PowerSchool is the grading platform that we use in our district. Students are able to see their grades, all assignments, historical grades, attendance, and transcripts. Parents also have access to their students' PowerSchool account. Here we're entering the current IB office, which will be the old IB office in just a couple of weeks. Here is the office area. I've already started taking down a lot of the decorations in preparation for the move. And then here is our IB lounge area where IB students can come and collaborate, have a break from the day, But once again, this space is in the process of being moved as well. The video starts in our South Campus. As you can see, it's some remnants of the old parts of the building. These lockers will come out, new roof and ceiling will go in. But we do have some renovated classrooms in this area. This is passing period as students come into this IB chemistry classroom to get ready for class. This is one of the remodeled classes, and so we're still waiting to mount the technology permanently, but you can also see the lab spaces that are available, and we are waiting on other furniture to come in. We are entering the future lab prep station for our science department. It's still being used as some storage now, but once the building is completely renovated, this will be cleared out and will store equipment for all of our science programs, but in particular IB biology and IB chemistry. And so some of the equipment is here now, but also some storage as well as we prepare for the completion of this phase. Here is some equipment now for some of the experiments that they have coming. Once this area is complete, you can see some of the wet areas for cleanup and preparation. Another part of our renovations includes a new greenhouse that our science department heavily uses. For this section of the building still has some renovations that need to be done outside, but the classrooms are finished for the most part. As we continue down this history hallway, right past those doors will be the new IB office. As we take a quick picture of the IB office, it will be located right here, and then there are two closets inside that will allow us to properly store IB examination materials. This section is off limits right now until they finish the work. And now we are entering the new section for our history classes. So we see some of the new technology that has not been installed permanently yet, but we have the mobile section set up right now. This is one of our IB history teachers here, and he is preparing his students for an assignment. This is one of our IB English classes, and they are working on social skills, communication skills, as they participate in, what's the name of that activity? Family Fun Time. Family Fun Time. So this is a last day of the week, and the teacher is taking some time out to celebrate some accomplishments the students have had this week in IB. So we appreciate her building in those skills. Here's the back section of our old library that will be here just for a few more weeks. But these are some of our IB English students who have just finished some practice sessions for their English orals, which will take place next week. As you can see, our library is under some construction right now, but we have these temporary shelves coming in because they will be moving all of the books in this section to those carts in preparation for the move in a couple of weeks to the new library. Our library looks to incorporate books from all over the world. Here's one of our math classrooms, equipped with some flexible seating and some of the technology that has been installed permanently. Those are our IFP screens that allow the teachers to display work, and also allows the students to display some of their work as well. We are entering the modern language hallway, which includes German, French, Chinese, and Spanish. This section of the building also includes lots of flexible seating for our students and flexible seating within the classroom. Here we're in our IB film room. This is one of the work rooms where they edit video for IB Film. Here's our green room. Our IB Film students are currently in Long Beach, California for a film festival. But this is the room where they shoot the broadcast for our high school. Our music program has choir, orchestra, and band. And this is one of the practice rooms for those programs. This is our choir room. Normally there are risers in here to fit up to 100 students for the different choirs that we have here on campus. But they are preparing for a performance, and so those risers have been taken to another part of the campus. We have our Performance Arts Center. This is a very large theater. Holds over 1,000 students, and a school musical and play are held here, as well as many award ceremonies. And there you can see the risers on stage as we prepare for an after-school choir performance. This is the lecture hall, one of the larger meeting rooms for faculty meetings, for student collaborations between classes. Our orchestra class also spills out into this area, and so you can see that they are set up now for a practice section. Here's one of our IB bulletin boards that promotes the IB Learner Profile, the exam schedule that's coming up, and other important IB information. So part of our FACS program, Family and Consumer Science, are 3 classes: Child Development, Culinary Arts, and Fashion and Design. And here you see some preschool students as a part of our adolescence program for early childhood. Another part of our FACS program is the Culinary Arts room. And this room is about to start their renovation. So they are in the process of packing up, and they will have state-of-the-art equipment in here so students can be prepared for the culinary arts program that we have on campus and the one that we have in our career and technology program over at Herndon School, where they can get a certification in culinary. Physical education classes are required for all Lee Summit High School students, and so this is one of our classes. In the far back, you can see the cardio room as well. Here we have the social contracts posted for all of the physical education classes that are in this area. One of the learner profile attributes for students is being caring, and this really ties in to us building a caring, positive atmosphere in our classroom. Lee Summit High School has 3 gyms. This is considered our field house, our larger gym, and it holds about 2,500 students. Many of our varsity sports are played in this field, including volleyball and basketball. We like to call this area Mobile Manor. We have over 20 classes, you guys will find, who are temporarily located in this area as we complete the classrooms in the building. As you know, American high schools have a very strong co-curricular program as well as extracurricular program, and so here is a glimpse of our football field, soccer field, and we have a soccer practice field over here. Extensive parking lot for both school and after school activities. With the anticipation of this part of our building being complete, it will include an outdoor courtyard area, both in the lower area and on the upper deck, where students can work on collaborative projects, eat lunch, visit with friends. In addition to our soccer and football fields, we also have several tennis courts on the property as well. Our tennis courts are for practice doing PE as a part of that program, but we also have a boys and girls tennis team. In addition, we have a soccer team. Our soccer fields are located on another campus, and our students also have the opportunity to play golf where they practice and play at an off-campus location. On the northernmost part of our campus, we have another parking lot Many of our students start driving at 16, and so we have over 800 parking spots for teachers and students. There are 3 buildings that are located in this area. They include our training facility, which has the weights program and dressing rooms for several of our sporting teams, primarily football. But we also have our woods and metal program. We are expanding this part of the building to make room for our robotics team. They are world champions and have been so for several years in a row. As a part of our Tiger training facility, we have several weights class and cardio classes in this area. And you can see some of our students stretching as they prepare to lift weights. As part of our Woods program, which includes classes like furniture making, this is their lab space and equipment in the rear. Here's another view of some of the machinery that they use in the Woods program. In our metals technology program, here's one of the rooms that they use for small engine repair. And so people will donate lawnmowers and other small engine. In this section of the building, we have the Woods technology class, furniture making, and material and processing. So our campus has a total of 5 buildings, and here you can see the construction for our new library, which is supposed to open up in April. And so it connects our northernmost building to our south building, and they are supposed to be finished with the interior in April so that the library can move to that area. Unfortunately, sometimes we have some travel delays as students go to their classes. This is our yearbook and newspaper room. They just moved in a few weeks ago, and so the lab is here and the classroom is adjacent to it. They are still organizing and waiting to get in some of their new furniture, but they have a pretty good setup for right now. This is one of our Principles of Engineering courses in our Industrial Tech program, and the students are working on a project in this classroom. They've also just recently moved into this space, so it is still in the final stages of being ready. We are entering the art hallway, and several of our art classes, which include pottery, drawing 1, drawing 2, painting, ceramics, are all down in this area. Here we have one of our courtyard areas that we are in the process of remodeling as well. So the hard surfaces are there, and later this spring we will add in the soft surfaces. Teachers can come out into this area to work on projects, to collaborate, to have lunch. But it's just a great space in this part of our building for students and staff. This is a part of our ceramics class, and also our IB visual arts class meets in this room. Also a part of the art hallway, students are displaying work for their art exhibition that is coming up. So you see lots of artwork on display. One class that is also on this art hallway is our ELL class, and this class helps to service students who have English as a second language. We also have students from who are in the ELL class who participate in IBCP as a part of our language policy and our inclusion policy. Here our art teachers are highlighting some of the classes in their program and some of the student work. More artwork that is on display from our students. We have another full hallway of art that students have completed, and we use this artwork to decorate this part of the building, and student artwork can be found around the campus. All of our hallways have these focus rooms here, or collaboration rooms, where students can come out and collaborate on projects. They can make up quizzes and assessments in this room, or they can work independently as needed. Each year, during the enrollment process, students have the opportunity to hear presentations about the IB Diploma Program, IB Career-Related Program, and Course Candidate Program. IBCP and IB Diploma students present to our students. After students finish taking their IB exams, a special part of the year includes them receiving their IB cords and diploma stoles. The school pays the cost for all of the diploma stoles and the IB cords that students wear at graduation. Each year, students in the IB Diploma Program participate in community service activities like picking up trash around the campus or participating in an Earth Day project where they donated herbs to their favorite teacher. We hope you enjoyed this tour of Lee's Summit High School, home of the Tigers.